Okay, guys, we're looking at the DAX. Now, this particular market I've been tracking the last few hours for Casper, so it's a little salute to you. We're going to jump over into the charts now, and we're going to have a wee look at this thing. Now, just because a market says that it's ready doesn't mean to say you've got to go to market straight away. Okay, let me kind of explain what I mean by that. So this is pulling it up as pretty much buying across the board. It's telling me it's an A trade. Now, the grades here is what affects the target, not whether or not I'm going to buy it. Okay, so it's got a lot of momentum inside it. Okay, so, and it's saying it's pretty darn good. So the first thing I'll be doing is I'll be looking to see where my entry is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's the tops of this break. So the first thing I'll do is, well, we'll just drop an order in on that break to start with. So that'll be nice and easy to do. So just drop that up on the top there. And we're looking for, well, it reckoned 56 pips. Okay. So, but we've got a problem here because we've actually got a strong point of view here. So I'm going to downgrade the target, but I'm just going to put it on there. But it's still healthy. Okay. Now this is something, how do I put this? It's one of those scenarios whereby you'll either get it or you don't. I like to target into a key level because I know it's going to bounce at that point. Even here, when that spiked up dramatically, it stalled in and around this area. Now, if you check my levels, you know, and if you know how to draw these levels in, you're laughing. Look how well that has been held here, right the way along. Even this. So the fib is showing the compression, bash, bash, bash. And every time it comes to one of these levels, it pretty much stops. Now, if you've got them in place and you know how to draw them in, you're laughing. You really are laughing all the way to the bank. Now, what I've done for the guys, and I do this all the time, is there's a video there telling them exactly what I'm going to do in this hour. Now, this started here. So at 1 o'clock, I did it there. And then come back and I did it there. So I've been tracking this since before lunch and just taking them down through it. Now, I need to just drop this into the market update. So I'll do that now while I'm on. So it's just coming on to 2 o'clock. So go to the trader clinic, market update, and I drop that sheet onto there as well so they can see what's going on. There was news announcements earlier on, so they know what the news is, and then they just have a merry old chat amongst themselves, whether it's just talking, having a sing-song. But in bulls and bears, they get themselves right into it, and then they go in the scruffy bars and have face-to-face meets, etc. Okay, so just shift that out the way. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to kind of follow this market. Now, if I drop this onto 15 minutes, I like a 15-minute chart when I'm waiting for something. I don't really want to chase into the market too much. So this has a good opportunity to come down on itself first. And why is that? Because of this strong drive. Now, if I push that out to the hour, we can see we've got a big drive here. It's tried to come down, it's failed, and it's pushing up. So if I was looking at a bigger picture, from there up to there, that move hasn't locked in past the 23. So therefore, it possibly hasn't finished. So I can't really use that at this moment in time. I have to use something that's close to the price. Well, that's this. Well, if it's close to the price, what can I see? Well, I can see that's the last move. So if I was looking at waves, 1, 2, 3, there's a big move, but that is pretty much exactly the same size, but that is more aggressive. So what I would do here, get a fib, put that to the top, just like so. It's underneath. These are the pivot points that are ideal to buy this market because I'm only looking to buy it. Once I've figured the direction out, I'm now just looking for an optimum entry. So from that 61 to the 38, and then back up to the 23, which is what I'm going to be moving my price into. So I'm going to be getting that, move that onto that level, and then push that up. Well, it's 43. The lower I can get that down, the closer to that 56 pip target I can get. Okay. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow the candles down now, just on a 15-minute chart. I've figured out the entry from a 5-minute chart, and then that's it. I'll just let the market come to me, take me in, and I'll try and hold it up onto this level here. And that's it. If I'm wrong, well, there's my swing point, and I'll have to average all the way down into it to then come back up. So it's all plotted out. I know exactly what I'm looking for. Let's see what happens. Okay, guys, it's coming up into target as we speak. Now, the target itself is 245, and it's coming on to this level. So you've got a question at this point. You can either go, do you know something? I'm going to take the money, or I'm going to see if it'll push in. Well, if you just set it like so, you can kind of go, well, is it? Isn't it? It's coming on to the end of the hour. Bang. Got the money out. Right. Why did I take the money? This is quite important, really, because it is 5 to 3. That could easily push up and take out the profit, that target that I'd put in, which, well, it would have done if I'd left it. But it can also easily do what that's done and gone, do you know something? I'll have a think and wallop. See, it's struggling on this level as we speak. Now, let me just get rid of that. If I drop this down a step, there, you can see it. It's struggling like hell. Excuse me, I'll come back in just a second.
Well, we're waiting.
Sorry about that, guys. She who must be a beard was on the phone, but I was waiting on the call. I needed to answer it. So, as I was saying, that has pulled away. So it was the right call at the right time to take that out. Now, if I hadn't have took it out, well, this will just scream back down. So just no positions, no orders, and 208 quid. So I'm quite happy with that, because also within what I was showing you earlier on, if I pull this across and we sort of start having a little look at here, one of my rule sets is there. When I hit 200 quid, stop, because I don't want to tempt fate. So there you go. Now, this was a lesson really for the guys in the squad about patience and not being stupid. Because if you're just coming to the charts and go, well, I'm here, where's my trade? Give us a trade. Surely there's a trade. Well, there isn't. So you wait. And if the trade isn't there, you wait again. And if the trade isn't there, you wait again. And then what happens is you then get into an optimum position, which is what I've done. And then not only is that optimum position very peaceful and relaxing, pays you quite well. Now, do I go 100% to market? No, never do. Why? Because there's also days where I'm going to be wrong, completely wrong. So therefore, I've got to have contingency plans to get in and out of that. And that's it. That's the art of trading. Trading is patience, not being in the market. So you see anybody jumping chart to chart, trying to scalp God knows how many different products per day, have 20, 30 positions in a day that are not part of the original trade idea. Well, I'll let you think what they are, but I'll give you a clue as to what I think they are. And I've got no time for them. Zero. Because they're not traders, they're gamblers. Trading is a professional career, and it needs to be treated with utmost respect. And you know why? Because if it doesn't, you're going to be skint, take all your money off you. So read into that what you will. I know I'll get lambasted, I always do, but I'm trying to keep you on the right path. And if it's not getting through, well, at least I made a nice little video. See you all in the next one.